Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Things are getting physical between Electra and Luna on The Bold and the Beautiful. Their feud was already tense, but the September 29th episode showed a new side to Electra. The jewelry designer proved she wasn't meek when she punched Luna, a moment that shocked B and B fans. Electra's Lamia Grace world was turned upside down when Will Crew Morrow revealed Lisa Yamada is alive. As if that was upsetting enough, Will confessed that Luna took advantage of him the night of his party. Now Luna is pregnant with Will's baby, putting his and Electra's relationship to the test. Electra didn't waste any time in confronting Luna, who taunted her rival. As Luna rambled on about being a family with Will and her baby, Electra reached her breaking point. She punched Luna, sending the mom-to-be to the ground. Electra's punch was one of the buzzworthy moments from Monday's episode. On a soap opera message board, fans discussed whether Luna deserved to be hit or not. Some fans feel it was wrong for Electra to hit a pregnant Luna. I would not hit a woman, period, but definitely not a pregnant with child woman, even if she is a killer of 2 people. Just not a good look, wrote one user. I know we are in the minority on this, but I agree with you. Punching a pregnant woman is unacceptable, one fan replied. However, most fans loved Electra punching Luna. It's a soap. Punch her again, Electra. She willingly violated your man, wrote one viewer. I for one wished that Electra had knocked the crap out of Luna. She deserves more than that. She should be in prison, baby or no baby, another fan wrote. While fans disagree on whether Luna deserved the punch, it's obvious her and Electra's feud is far from over. Electra's punch did little to deter Luna's plan of using the baby to break up her and Will. Yet, Luna's got a tough battle because Electra's proven she's not giving up Will without a fight. Odds are this isn't the last time the 2 women get physical. Luna had better be careful antagonizing Electra because their next showdown could end in tragedy for Luna and her baby. Electra's punch to Luna has sent shockwaves through the world of The Bold and the Beautiful and sparked one of the most heated fan debates in recent memory, as the scene exploded across screens with all the drama daytime viewers crave and all the fallout social media was waiting to dissect in real time, with passionate voices weighing in on whether Electra's sudden burst of violence was justified raw emotional storytelling or a misstep that tarnished character integrity. And the debate has continued to rage with no sign of cooling down as fans take sides and bring years of history into the conversation to justify their opinions. And while soap operas are no strangers to catfights, betrayals, and over-the-top confrontations, this particular moment feels different because it pits 2 rising figures in the B&B landscape against each other in a clash that symbolizes deeper issues within the show's universe. And the fandom that follows it so closely, the scene itself played out with cinematic intensity as Electra cornered Luna with a torrent of accusations, emotions boiling over, until the inevitable explosion came when words were no longer enough, and the slap or punch, depending on how viewers described it, landed with stunning force, leaving Luna stunned, the audience gasping, and the internet lighting up with reactions that spanned from celebratory memes to outrage-filled essays about violence and female rivalry in soap storytelling. Those who support Electra argue that her move was the culmination of months of tension, manipulation, and heartbreak, pointing to Luna's actions or perceived betrayals that backed Electra into a corner and made the confrontation not only believable but necessary in order to protect her dignity and assert her dominance in a storyline where power balance had shifted too often. But those siding with Luna insist that she was unfairly targeted, framed, or misunderstood, and that Electra's violent outburst was a sign of weakness, not strength, undermining what could have been a more nuanced and layered conflict resolved with words rather than fists. The polarizing nature of the event highlights the way B&B has always thrived on pushing characters to their extremes, but it also raises questions about whether the writing team is leaning too heavily on physical altercations to create buzz, rather than letting the subtler layers of rivalry, resentment, and unspoken pain do the work. And this has led to think pieces, fan threads, and endless debates over whether daytime drama needs these shock moments to stay relevant in an era where attention spans are fragmented by streaming platforms, reality TV, and social media clips. Some longtime fans defend the tradition of the soap opera slap or punch as a rite of passage, pointing to iconic confrontations in the genre's history, from Dynasty's Alexis and Priscilla to Brooke and Taylor's legendary clashes on B and B itself, suggesting that these explosive physical moments are not just tolerated but expected as part of the fabric of the soap universe. But younger or more progressive viewers have voiced concerns that the normalization of women hitting each other, especially in high-stakes emotional contexts, could send the wrong message and reduce characters to stereotypes when they have so much more depth to explore beyond physical conflict. The divide is visible on platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where clips of the punch have gone viral under hashtags like Team Electra, Team Luna, Soap Slip Off the Year, and even debates spilling over into parody videos, reaction memes, and intense comment wars, where people bring their own experiences and perspectives into the soap storyline. And while the controversy has certainly fueled engagement, one can't help but ask whether this was the kind of attention the writers wanted, or if it has become bigger than the story itself. Yet that may also be the genius of it, because the scene has people talking, dissecting, and feeling, which is what soaps aim for more than anything else. In fact, it has given B and B a resurgence in buzz at a time when the genre often struggles to break through mainstream headlines beyond the dedicated fan base. And with Electra and Luna now firmly planted as rivals with combustible chemistry, it sets the stage for months, if not years, of storylines where every glance, every word, every interaction will be charged with the memory of that punch, and the question of who is truly right or wrong will continue to haunt them. The long-term implications of this single moment are staggering, because it not only defines the characters moving forward, but also challenges the audience to decide what kind of drama they want to see in their daytime soaps. Do they want explosive instant gratification or carefully crafted slow-burn rivalries? Do they want women portrayed as fierce warriors who sometimes fight dirty, or as complex, layered individuals who find strength in restraint? And restraint is exactly what some critics argue the writers failed to embrace when crafting this moment, though the rating spike that followed the episode may prove otherwise, and therein lies the eternal soap opera paradox. What is best for storytelling depth is not always what is best for ratings buzz. But when a moment delivers both, as this one arguably has, it becomes a cultural flashpoint worthy of discussion and reflection. Electra's punch to Luna may have been 1 second of screen time, but it has generated thousands of hours of conversation, blogs, podcasts, and even fan fiction spinning alternate versions of how the scene could have played out, or how it should play out next, and every fan theory adds fuel to the fire. Whether it imagines Luna rising from the humiliation, stronger than ever, or Electra unraveling as guilt consumes her, or perhaps even a shocking reconciliation that would turn the narrative on its head entirely, yet at the center of it all is the undeniable truth that B&B has once again proven its ability to tap into the zeitgeist with a storyline moment that feels bigger than the show itself, something that resonates because it plays out human emotions in their rawest forms: anger, betrayal, pride, shame, vulnerability, and resilience. And whether fans cheer for Electra or sympathize with Luna, they are emotionally invested, and emotionally investment is the true currency of daytime drama, which is why this punch may go down in history, not just as another soap opera catfight, but as a turning point for how B&B crafts its rivalries moving forward. For now, the division among fans is both the story and the fuel keeping the show in headlines. and on everyone's lips, reminding us why soaps matter, why they endure, and why one punch can change everything.